Hello, welcome back. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't have turn 51 somehow. I'm not sure how. I took steps to prevent this, goddammit. But Yomi has sent me their turn from turn 51, so we can look at what Yomi was doing at least. And they seem to be currently the only active player in the game. Everyone's turtling at the moment, so probably not too bad. It looks like they only had 2 battles this month, though. To get some research and enchantment done, you can see exactly what their research looks like as well. Mostly 6s and 7s, although they're doing quite a lot of research, I think. Next up is Evocation 7. What would that be for? Firestorm, maybe? I'm not sure who that's for at the moment, but it's something. What else could they cast in here? I'm not really sure, to be honest. I don't think they can do these death cross paths. They do have those summons that can do air stuff. Do they want Thunderstorm? Maybe it's just for Firestorm. We've got Thaumaturgy 6, which would be for... oh, maybe for End of Culture. I don't know what that is. Increases spawn rate of Oni. Sounds bad for everybody. And then Alt 7, I assume, for Phoenix Pyre. Okay. Did some site searching, summoning some water kobolds, finding a magic site. And then, yeah, we have 2 battles. So first up was Abyssia attacking them in Realm of Silence. So this is 2 Dione against quite a lot of stuff. This might have been a break siege fight or something like that. I remember looking at the little demons on the map. Yeah, I thought you were like some poison guys, was that right? No, sort of. Oh, this is weak poison though. Oh, it's also extra effect on damage. So they have to actually damage the Dione to apply it, which probably isn't even going to happen. Okay, not the poison, well, not the venom powerhouse that I was hoping that unit was. What about these guys? I think these guys just breathe fire or something? Yeah, Fire Flare. Probably not going to do much, is it? And then a Bite and a Fist. You've got the Shade Beasts, also probably not going to do much. And the Abyssinian Infantry, that at least, you know, they hit reasonably hard, but... yeah, I don't think any of these units are going to do much to these guys, are they? Let's find out. I think the answer is no. It's looking like no. This guy is getting hit occasionally, but so what? You just have Battle Fright and a Never Healing Wound now. Yeah, let me just double check. Where was that exactly? Yeah. So trying to break siege on the Palisades. Oof, that's rough for Abyssia. So this is all they have left now. I assume they're going to lose the Palisade. Well, are you breaking? Are you storming? Not storming yet, okay. They've still got Palisades under siege. Well, there's this one too. Also not storming or anything. Oh, they're not broken open yet, okay. Yeah, I guess these units, how much siege damage do you have? 36? Oh yeah. So they can sit on forts, but they can't break them open. Then we've got the Abyssian stack here. Looks like he's moving into it this month. I think it's going to move down. If it does move down, he has a lot of stuff patrolling, but not the Dione. Just a bunch of Shikomi. I guess he feels confident that the Shikomi can kill these guys. This is like his best Dione as well. Apparently just site searching. Then we also had a battle at the fortress in Crystal Fields. So this is Sauro's last fort? Oh, completely empty. So let's just power through this. Let's watch the Dione kill everything. Yep. So there we go. Battling Crystal Fields. And there was the Realm of Silence one. It's sad, isn't it? Yeah, so only battles we can see this month, other than the independent battles between Earth Gnomes and more Earth Gnomes. How are you doing for events? Oh yeah, the Tonagar also gives you fertility events, doesn't it? The best province in the game gets 400% tax. Province income +5 and growth +2. God damn, it really is the best province in the game. Not much else to see though. And okay, lots of stuff happening here. Lots of patrolling, people starving to death. And undead and demonic troops are getting blasted. Yeah, that's quite funny. The province that has the conjuration bonus also has something that's blasting him. I guess he hasn't found the site that's blasting him. But he's been blasted by holy fire. I wonder if that matters. Maybe some of the Shikomi end up having an affliction on turn 1. Probably that's about it though. Not a huge deal. Let's look around Yomi's territory then, see what Yomi can see. Let's start in the best province in the game then. So up here we have some Daitengu, just doing some site searching at the moment. So lots of stuff sat in this throne for probably just defending it against Roos for the time being, who knows. That's his throne of fire. Over here we got Mountains of Ebonite, lots of old men doing some research. Not much else to see there. Single huge tree, getting a temple and a palisades built. Not much defending that one, but probably feels a bit safer with these neighbours. Over here we've got a classic province, bunch of units but no leader. Are these free spawn? I don't know how Yomi works. Probably sending out some dudes to pick those up. Check this guy out, Master of the Shadow Blossom. D4, you up to much? Just researching. This guy's patrolling with a lot of Shikomi. Not much else to see there. We have an army heading down to the cave. More Shikomi. We do also have some bishop fish coming out, that's nice. Interesting, so this grants stealth and the spy ability. Not super useful at the moment, because he's with an army that isn't stealthy, but cool item. Let's some stealth his H3s around. Who's doing the bishop fish then? Do you have something underwater? Ah, this guy. He's recruited Sog to do some summoning bishop fish. Very nice, very nice. Down in Primoria, we have Mother Oak here apparently. We have... ah, there's his god as well. With a Staff of Elemental Mastery, very nice. Currently forging a winged helmet. It does look like he's been site searching a lot for air. I noticed he's got a summon site searching. This remote spell is Auspex as well. Speaking of his gem income, by the way, 18 fire, 23 air, 19 water, 16 earth, 13 astral, 26 death, 31 nature, and 14 glamour. That's his monthly income. Quite a lot to play with. Dawnland. Yeah, there's another guy casting Auspex. Lots of Daitengu just casting Auspex, looking for more gems. A bit greedy if you ask me. Rock and a Hard Place is the crypt underneath province. Got tons of water kobolds. All with dreamstones. Got quite a bit of research out of these guys. This is 5, right? So do these guys have 15? Do you have magic skills? Yeah, magic 2. So do these guys have 13 base research? That's kind of nice. How much is that spell? Water Kobold, 12 glamour gems. What is, what's it called? Revenant. So Revenant's 9 death gems? I can't remember how much research they give you though. Is it like 8? He does have the death sight though for the, well, the conjuration bonus. Oh right, Revenant's enchantment, isn't it? Where are all of your death gems going? Is it just... That's That's a lot of people doing cast summon Shikomi. Yeah, I guess all his death gems just go into Shikomis anyway. The death gems go into Shikomis, air gems go into Daitengu, Llama gems go into water kobolds and research. I wonder where the nature gems are going. Nothing really happening with them this month. No big aggressive movements we can see yet either. He's not planning on attacking anybody this turn. Go check out the caves. How's the cave looking? So probably just concentrating on finishing off Abyss here at the moment. He's going to wipe that army one way or another, I think. Well, we'll see. I mean, maybe this army survives Crystal Fields. Who knows? And then he's attacking the Lord's Garbage. Okay, is this with all those... Let's see. So yeah, he's got a bunch of shock-resistant Dione. So these guys are all heading over to take the throne. Nice, nice. He needs that bishop fish to get over here and claim it. Is that where it's going? It was with an army, but... Let's see, you're going to go to this cave. Alright, it'll be a minute before you get over here, but... It does mean the bishop fish is in the area to claim this throne. If maybe Ubar is the next target, who knows? Anything else interesting happening? Let's see. Building temples, moving. Sneak into Femoria, build temple. Do some ore specs. Okay, we're doing some arcane probing as well. So we've got some little crystal sorks doing that. This god's making the winged helmet. Summoning more bishop fish. Lots of Shikomis, Dreamstones, water kobolds, ore specs, end of the rainbow. Making a Shambler skin. Making those for the bishop fish, I assume. Some boots of the messenger, always nice. Another temple and palisades. And that looks like basically everything. Casting Wolven Winter at Golm. That's an interesting one. Golm is your province. We're casting Wolven Winter here. Why are we casting Wolven Winter here? What possible... what possible reason could there be for casting Wolven Winter here? I do not know. I do not know. Maybe that's a misclick. Who knows? Other than that, we have another temple in Crystal Fields. Lots of temples. That seems to be it though. Alright, not much else to say since there's no big aggressive movements. Yumi has a pretty good picture of the world. As far as his borders go, there's nobody really on them either. You can see a few bits of Rus. This is all just defending a throne. The biggest stacks you can see appear to be Marvernes, but it probably doesn't fear that too much. Do you have any graphs? Just your Dominion. Okay. Well, I think that's all we're gonna get out of this then. Let's go and look at my turn 52. Hello, welcome back. This is turn 52. It also solves the mystery of why I don't have turn 51 backed up. Apparently I just didn't log in on turn 51 somehow. Whoops. Well, that would explain it. Message from Yomi. Having forged a Staff of Elemental Mastery, I can finally make air hats. This will let my Dione magic phase attack. Oh, that's not good, is it? After that, my god is going to Pyrenees to cast some globals. Crazy how few globals there are in this game. Yep, I agree. I'm aiming for a few, hope they don't draw too much aggro. Pretty sure with all of your gems and everything, you should probably fill the global list pretty easily. Just do some empowering to box off the forging if you need to. Let's see. Battle then in Ulm. It looks like Abyssia did not get attacked by Yomi and did not move on to the fort where Yomi was patrolling. Instead, walking into Ubar. So... aiming to stay in the game. Pretty straightforward. I think that's an empty province, so... Oh, there were actually some units. He killed 3 Guardians, in fact. Hey, not bad. I think maybe, if I remember rightly, I think his god was in this province, right? Maybe he's walking down to liberate his god. But I can't remember if his god was part of the Break Siege or not last month. I didn't really pay that much attention. Maybe his god is one of those little like warlock guys who just doesn't stand out very much. I can't remember. But as it is, yeah, Abyssia's army went to here instead. Kubel has... Holy shit, that's a lot of Sinos. Interesting. No other battles, really. Let's see, we've got Beratos taking back provinces from Earth Gnomes. We've got Yomi moving into the Abyssian province here. Ooh. And then we do, of course, have a battle in the Lord's Garbage. So the big Apkalu throne. What a cool throne. Versus 5 extremely tough, very well geared Dione. Springhawk should be going in first. Not going to do too much. We'll interrupt a bit of spell casting, maybe. So I might prevent most of the spells going off before the rest of the units arrive. And they can take over. Yep, Kalu has flown in. The Anunnaki, rather. Are you really just doing melee? You did Arrow Ward, Body Ethereal, Spell Ward. Okay. And now you are hitting... Anunnaki of the Morningstar hit Dione on the shield and leg with Owl for 0 points of damage. Nice Owl. Otherwise missed with the enchanted sword you have. You do have quite a bit of shock res, right? Oh, only 10, okay. Wait, that's not relevant for you. What am I talking about? I'm getting confused already. Okay, Anunnaki has been killed. Can these guys even steal strength on these guys? Probably not, right? Let's see. When you try to attack, what happens? Okay, they do hit. Just has to get over the magic resistance. Probably isn't going to happen. Okay, the big guy has had enough. Just standing around, getting feared. Next up, it's the living statues going in. Nice interesting mix of units on this throne. We also do have the large yellow gentlemen, of course, who are great, but probably not. Probably not all that interesting in the grand scheme of things. Living statues also failing to really do much. Okay, one of the Dione did die, turned into spirit form. Impressive. Who hit you? Let's see. Maybe it was an Enkidu, that would be cool. Okay, I must be blind because I have scrolled through this looking for any time the Dione took damage and I cannot find a single thing damaging him. I do not know how he turned into a spirit. Oh! Okay, he got hit once for 13 points of damage. I don't know what else did damage to him. There's another 1 point. Really strange. Well, something killed him anyway. How are the other guys doing? 141 health, 84, 61, 26. That guy has also been taking a beating. What's been hitting you? I just see nothing but red zeros is the thing. Like, am I missing something? I don't see them taking any damage, ever. Okay, a shade hit him for 8 damage. I guess there's just a bunch of small rolls in there at different points in time that just gradually chip them away. I don't think the outcome is in any doubt. It'd be interesting if one of them dies, though. I don't think that's going to happen. They've now got all their buffs up. So there we go. There is the Lord's garbage. The Abkalu does escape. Well done. Let's see. 89 Springhawks dead. 22 Shade Beasts. 33 Shades. 21 Living Statues. And 38 Enkidus. The Hill Giant did not escape. Unfortunate. A lot of kills. I wonder if anyone else got in the Hall of Fame. And that's it for battles, right? Worldwide event, hot summer. Good news for Abyssia. And then we've got more Earth Gnomes, and more Earth Gnomes, of course. Here's the map now. We also had a message from Beratos. Did I read this one? So things are going okay. Boring, but okay. It looks like a war versus Ubar may be starting soon. I'm extremely reluctant to fight them because Ubar is just a nightmare. I'm hoping everyone else will do the brunt of the work and I can swoop in, take a province or two. We have a very small border which makes it kind of annoying too. Instead, I'd rather just sit around and get some slaves hunted. I'm up to 3 provinces at ideal capacity, aiming for 5. I'll also have Infernal Tempest research soon. Take advantage of that fully. Also thinking of getting Forces of Darkness too. Maybe even buying Demon Lord. Don't know how useful that last one is, but they look neat. On that note, I also got myself a Bride in Waiting that rolled B4. If my math is right, that's 1 in 160 chance right there. I'm also going to get 1/9 for final blood booster, and she'll be able to summon all the demon lords I could want easily enough. Damn, you must have a lot of research. With all that said, I'm thinking I'll probably have to attack a neighbor sooner or later anyway. Halem and Marvoni look quite weak, but being the only blood power around, I don't think Ubar has broken into blood in a meaningful way. No, I think Roos is the other blood power, actually. I'm worried about an alliance forming against me, so I might just sit tight and summon all the demons I can. Even if it is pretty boring. I don't think people, well, at least not in our community, people don't really coalition blood nations, because games end too soon for them to come online. I think it's, although, I mean, people like Beratos usually just get killed in the early game anyway. So who knows? How is your research these days? Not that one. Let's see. Yeah, it's still accelerating, it looks like. Whatever you're doing is certainly paying dividends. Okay. That's it for message though, and yeah, it looks like no real change in the state of the world. We're going to gang up on poor Ubar. Probably a bit unnecessary. Really then, I guess we're just waiting to see what Yomi does next. They just grab themselves the Throne of the Sun. Dominion gets heat, order, growth. You get 5 more fire gems, and your blessed troops get fire resistant, and it's Dom spread 5. Really nice throne. I imagine you want to claim that one. Although, what do you feel? I mean, heat, order, growth. Let's see. I think Yomi likes chaos, right? Not order. I could be wrong about that. Here's your cap. Your base skills are Turmoil 3, Sloth 3, Death 2, Magic 2. I mean, you probably like a bit of growth and heat. It's probably fine. I'm sure you can manage 1 order as well. But maybe it ruins your free spawn or something. I've never played Yomi, so I don't know. Still a really nice throne, I think. 5 more fire gems for them as well. Yeah, I'm surprised there's no coalitions forming against Yomi. So it sounds like, is it gonna be all the small fry? You're gonna, like Marvoni, Kalem, and then I guess Beratos are gonna attack Ubar? That's what it sounds like. Oh. Maybe that's what this 720 unit stack is for. Maybe Marvoni's about to march 720 units into the ball of dust. That would be quite funny. that's going to immediately begin starving. 71 supplies in this province. Probably already starving in Molten. His dragon is there too. We might get to see a massive battle between a bunch of exploding boars and some Jin. That would be pretty cool. Otherwise though, I'm not going to linger too much on this turn. I feel like there's been too many turns now where there's not much movement. So let's just wait until things start happening again before we start dwelling on things. That was turn 52. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week.